Hey there guys, and welcome back to another Q&A video with yours truly. First off, yes, my hair is a bit wet, a little bit rushed today. I've got work in probably about 45 minutes, so just literally washed my hair and we'll let it air dry. That's the reason why it's like this. I haven't done a Q&A video in a while. There's just been other videos that I've been wanting to do, and well, work has gotten in the way as always. But anyway, let's get on to answering some of your questions. First question, please. What was that? I don't know. Michaela Mizochova, Russian, Polish, I don't know. I know you. You're a regular viewer of mine, Michaela. Hello. You've answered 3 questions here. First up, is there any singer or band that you absolutely love? To be honest, I'm not really one to be listening to music all the time. If I ever do, it's going to be when I'm driving my car and it's going to be listening to the radio. I kind of like just whatever kind of current at the moment. So Ed Sheeran's got his new album out and that's pretty cool to listen to, but now it's beginning to be a bit like on every single radio station. It's just Ed Sheeran's. It's getting a bit too much now. Yeah, I like all kinds of music, from indie to rock, even a bit of pop and R&B, but anything else other than that, it's just not music, to me anyway. There are bands like, I don't know, like Foo Fighters to Michael Jackson. I don't have Spotify and listen to music constantly. Like if I ever have spare time, like if I'm on the train going up London, for example, got my tablet and I'm watching movies or TV shows, I'm not really one just to listen to music. Which countries have you visited in Europe so far? Oh, is there any country you would like to visit? Well, being that I live in Europe, live in London in England, you would have thought that I would have travelled to Europe a lot, but I actually haven't. I've only ever been to Spain, and literally the end of last year was Amsterdam. That's it. I haven't even been to France, and it's like pretty much one of our closest countries besides Ireland and Scotland and Wales. But yeah, I would like to do Europe more. I don't really tend to, just because it's not hot. It's not really a hot. It's not a country, is it? It's like a continent or wherever it is. You know, a selection of countries. They're not really that hot. I prefer going further afield. So last year went to America, and then the year before that was India, and this year, actually in May, I've actually booked another trip, but I'm gonna leave that suspense for another video. So yeah, I like hot countries, and this one is definitely a hot country. Countries that I still need to visit, I would like to do maybe Australia, maybe next year. I still would like to go back to America and do another tour, another road trip, Northern America, maybe Central America, and even Southern America, Mexico and Brazil, Argentina, maybe those sort of things. Those ones are definitely still on my list to do. And lastly, number 3, describe your dream girlfriend. Well, it's you, of course. It's a bit cheesy. Dream girlfriend for me, I'm very picky when it comes to women. They need to be like exactly what I want. You know how girls, you like to have the exact same handbag to go with your shoes and your dress and your brooch and your earring, like everything has to match, and this is what I want in a girl, so I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So what I like is, I like tanned, I like kind of brunette, blonde, not too tall, not too short. I'll probably say about up to here. I don't want them too short because it looks like I'm their dad and I'm like walking them down the high street. Come on, little one, I want some sweets. Like no, like they have to be like a reasonable height, and if they wear heels, it has to be considered. I don't want them too tall. That's just gonna be awkward. So tanned and bubbly and quite a creative kind of person, because in my working industry I work with a lot of models and actors and dancers, photographers, so I kind of would like a creative person like kind of the same as me. I wouldn't want them to have like a boring job and they wouldn't understand what I kind of do. So yeah, that would definitely help. Yeah, I don't really like English girls, nothing against them, but I just like a tanned girl. I don't like this fake tan, this fake nails, fake eyelashes and fake extensions. I don't like any of the stuff. I just like a real, natural, beautiful girl. So hardly any makeup, very minimal. You're gonna spend ages when you're trying to go out and they're putting on hours and hours of tons of makeup, and they wake up the next morning like, whoa, you're a different person. Like, where did that come from? Like, I don't want that. I just want, oh, you look great today, like every other day. That's me. But also, I wouldn't mind having a girlfriend or wife from another country, and if they live here as well, because that means be able to apply for citizenship in whatever country they are, because England is not really that great. Getting a bit bored of it, so if they're from like America or Spain or Italy, yeah, come on, send me an email and we'll talk. But yes, I am still single, so if there's any lucky ladies out there who want to dabble in a bit of this, then get in touch. Oh, that sounded bad, right. So hopefully those answer your questions. And next up we have Karen Nico. Karen, you're a regular as well. Yeah, thank you for sending your questions. 1, what made you want to start YouTubing? Well, to be honest, I've always liked making people laugh, even when I was at school. I like to think I was quite the joker back then. So yeah, it's always given me a buzz on trying to make people smile and laugh. I thought I'd try and see if people understand my sense of humour and try to share it around. So I think I'm quite an awkward guy. I get into a lot of awkward situations and I make awkward situations appear. So I just want to see if people feel the same way or people get into those same situations as me. You know, just to see if I'm not the only weird guy out there. And it turns out there are some weird people, so it's good to see. Number 2, what kind of show would you want to be on if you were on Disney? To be honest, there's a lot of Disney films I love. I do love animation. They're quite powerful because not only are they really sad films, but they're also really funny. And the animation is just getting better and better each film that comes out. So recent films I like is Toy Story, Wreck-It Ralph, The Incredibles, Wall-E, the little robot, little cute guy, and the recent one, Zootropolis. If I was to pick a favourite, I'd probably say The Incredibles. I absolutely loved that film when it came out, and I believe that they're actually making a second film, so I cannot wait for that. But just to live in that world and just have really quirky superpowers, yeah, I'd absolutely love it. Toy Story is very close. I love Toy Story, and they're making a 4th one as well, which is good to hear. But yeah, just to be a toy, live infinite life, you'll be immortal, but also the quirky and wacky adventures that they get up to. And number 3, what would you do if you woke up as Harry Styles this morning? Interesting one. I don't know, I'd probably just, to be honest, I'd probably just walk outside and walk down the street and just see what kind of attention I get and just see how many people flock towards me. It'd be pretty mental to kind of understand what that kind of feeling is like, getting all that attention, just crowdfuls of people coming towards you. Yeah, it'd be quite weird, and just seeing probably how many women I could get. Like, yeah, like, you want my number? Let me have your number, and I'll have your number. Oh, you look quite good. I have your number. Just like that. Like if I was to go out on a night out, that doesn't happen. But if I'm Harry Styles, I could have any girl I want. So hopefully those answer your questions, Karen. Next question, and last question of the day goes to Sahara Majid. I think you're a regular as well. Have I answered one of your questions before? I think I have. I'm not quite sure. What did you always want to be when you were young? Yeah, quite hard to remember when I was young because that was quite a few years ago. I remember there's quite a few jobs I wanted to do. I wanted to be a milkman. I used to love the carts that used to drive. I just thought it'd be really cool, just, you know, driving a little car, delivering milk to people. And then this moved to being a policeman, like an undercover cop. If you know the film Bad Boys and Bad Boys 2, just like, you know, shooting bad guys and arresting people and explosions and that. And obviously that isn't what it's like, you know, in the movies. The movies are completely different to real life. Since growing up now, it's completely changed. Now I want to work in like the TV and media industry. So comparing that to a milkman, it's quite different. I'm sure as I get older, you know, it might change again. You know, everyone changes. You know, every year you probably have different thoughts to what you did back then. You know, when you were 20, you thought wearing jeans and t-shirts was cool, but then 21, you're like, oh no, that's weird. Like I like to wear cardigans and look a little bit more preppy and hip. You know, things like that. So you're always changing. You're always developing new skills and different interests. So yeah, who's to say what will happen next year or 5-10 years down the line? So hopefully I've answered all your questions there, guys. It's been a bit of a quick one. I need to go to work, so I need to get through these questions. If you guys have got any more questions, just send them in. You can either leave a question down below in the comment box, or you can email me, that's down below as well. And I'll try my best to deliver a good response to you. Right, well, I'm getting late for work, so I'm gonna go do that, and you do what you're doing, whatever now. Thanks for watching. If you're new to me, you can subscribe to me by clicking the button right up here, and if you want to watch a random video of mine, you can do that if you want to. It's right here. I will see you all next time, guys. Bye-bye.